In example 1, we're going to look at 2 more examples where we are sketching and describing parametric curves. Let's start with part A. So here we have x is equal to 4 cosine t and y equal to minus 4 sine t. And again, we are looking at values of t between 0 and 2 pi. And since we're still pretty new at this, let's start by making a table of values again. So we want to compute the values of x and y for different values of t. And since again we're looking at cosine and sine between 0 and 2 pi, nice values are 0, pi over 2, pi, and 3 pi over 2. Maybe that's enough to be able to tell what we are talking about. All right, so let's compute. So for t equals 0, we get x of 0 is 4 cosine 0. That is 4. And y of 0 is minus 4 sine of 0. That is 0. So we are having the point 4, 0. That's where our particle is at time t equals 0. Let's do the next one. T equals pi over 2. If you like, you can pause the video and fill in the table first before you look at the solution. I'm going to pause for like 10 seconds to give you a chance to just pause the video. Okay, so x of pi over 2 is equal to 4 cosine pi over 2. That is equal to 0. Y of pi over 2 is equal to minus 4 sine of pi over 2. That is minus 4. So we have 0, minus 4. And you can do the other ones, and you'll get minus 4, 0, and you're going to get 0 and 4. Okay, so let's draw, see what this looks like. And you'll have to give me leeway with this tablet. I'm not very good at drawing. Not that I'm all that good at the board, but anyway. So let's put those points in. T equals 0, we start at x is equal to 4, y is equal to 0. So let's put that over there. That is the point 4, 0. And then next we are at 0, minus 4. So we are down here at 0 and minus 4. And then we are moving on to minus 4, 0. That's over here. And then we are up here, finally, at 0, 4. And so we were moving from the positive x-axis to the negative y-axis, and then onward and onward. Oh, this technique seems to be working better. So it looks like our particle is moving again around a circle. You could do the same calculation that we did in the preliminary example to convince yourself. And you can also remember we are basically going around a circle, cosine t, sine t. Those are the coordinates, the x and y coordinates, when you're moving around a circle. So it's not surprising that this combination of 4 cosine t and minus 4 sine t is describing a circle of radius 4 centered at the origin. So we have a circle, radius 4, centered at 0, 0.